Okay, so this is the second part. It's more about how we annotate. I left the previous video here a little bit like, oof, now what do I do? So let's clean this up. How will be more presentable? Even though we have the name, we have already the duplicated element, but it's definitely not clear. One thing is that if we hide in Revit, say hide element, like a window, the dimensions associated to that window disappear because when you select that dimension, you have this little circle that it somehow snapping to something. So if you snap into a window element, it most probably will be hidden when you hide also the window. So let's just delete those to explain how that could be done more carefully. What I would do is before putting dimensions is hide categories of windows, probably. I don't know about the walls or the floors, but we can do that afterwards. And at this point, it's just a matter of being a little more careful about where our cropping region is. So you can always select these guys and put it exactly in between that gap. There we go. So that one disappears. Take this one here. That one disappears. Take this one here too. That one disappears. You can also say turn off the gap, so it starts to look much better. We can select the floors and even say actually we can go to visibility and graphics, VV, and say floors, uncheck, and that's the structure. You can also go to the structural elements or columns and beams, say okay, and let me see, that's structural framing, sorry, structural framing, there we go, say okay. And so this starts to be much cleaner drawing that we can now engage in a very much more precise definition of its dimensions. So I will probably go to DI definition and make sure that you snap to the exact definition of that. And you see how you can also snap to the size, so be careful with that. Now you will put correct dimensions, so probably that dimension would be good to be placed on the top, for example. I'm going to Control C that, snap, snap, and place, snap, snap, place, snap, snap, place, snap, snap, place, snap, snap, place. Okay, this one could go a bit further out. Snapping further out. This one is obviously in the middle, so you can select that little circle and just put it out. We could even hide this one. DI, snap, 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 snap. Again, select, put it out there, circle. There we go. So it's clean. You can select the level, which I think will make sense to have it there. And continue with snapping, snapping. Oops. So the one wrong there. There you go. There you go. There you go. And last, I think, because we have those dimensions there, you can have an overall dimension here. There we go. Perfect. Now, obviously, these numbers don't make sense. When you place your rebuilds, you should make sure that those dimensions are correct. No, so you can select this, put it out, this, put it to the side and align. So things start looking perfect. No, you can, if you have one level fit in, you can make it smaller, still there, and even smaller here. And now this is a perfect drawing, I would say, of a precast element, so you can perfectly organize in your sheet, just be sliding and make sure that your scale is set to a proper one to explain the definition of precast element the best possible way. Okay, probably this one's a little too close. Just move it a slide. Those little details matter when you trying to tell the story of the precast element. Okay, so that's it. And I think precast are done here.